The goal of this podcast is to introduce you to the 5 P's of the management. Management is a process of accomplishing organizational goals. The process of accomplishing goals occurs at corporate, business, and functional level of the organization. Organizational goals are set in order to increase the value of the firm because shareholders expect growth on their investment on the continual basis. For example, if you have invested $1,000 in a business, as a rational investor, you expect the value of your investment to increase each year. That's why managers must focus on creating value for the shareholders, and they do so by making decisions that will lead to an increase in the value of the firm. The 5 P's of management provides manager with a framework for making these good choices and for building a process which will create value for the shareholders. By contrast, traditional management approach is to focus on functions of management in order to achieve the goals of the organization. In the global economy, where competition is based on knowledge, the environment is changing rapidly. Employees, suppliers, and shareholders have more knowledge and information than ever before, and there is therefore a need for framework which enables managers to make a decision which will lead to value creation. The 5 P's of management provide such a framework. The 5 P's are: number 1, plan; number 2, process; number 3, people; number 4, possessions; number 5, profits. Planning is key to the success of the organization. It is necessary because businesses operate in uncertainty and risk, and the managers do not have the opportunity of making decisions under the background of certainty. Planning involves setting clear and realistic goals, organizing business activities based on the revenue forecast, formulating strategies, preparing budgets, and implementing strategies and evaluation and control system. An organizational process includes both business process and operational process. Business process is based on the business model of the firm. The business process guides the firm in generating revenues, managing cost, and generating profit. Manager selects a business model that has a potential for creating value for the shareholders. An operational process consists of multiple inputs, outputs, and process that results in organizational outputs such as product and service. In the operational process, inputs arise from all the basic business functions, including marketing, finance, operations management, human resources, and technology as required. Managers select the appropriate input and the process module necessary for desired output. They structured the modules in the operational process to minimize cost, improve quality, and increase productivity, and generate the desired output such as product or services. The people within the organization includes employees, suppliers, customers, shareholders. Managers motivate, prepare, and assign the appropriate people to the appropriate positions in the operational process. They build long-term relationship with people who are able to deliver the resources required for the product and service. They listen to people who are buying or willing to buy the product or services. They monitor organizational outputs to make sure they meet the needs of the people who will buy the product. They also understand the expectation of the people who have invested in the company and aim to create value that meets their expectation. Organizational possessions include assets. Organizational capital includes human capital, intellectual capital, economic capital, and marketing capital. Managers evaluate organizational needs and the value of the organizational capital of the firm. They raise economic capital and invest in human and intellectual and marketing capital. They apply organizational assets and capital in the operational process in the way it will maximize the value of the firm. Managing a business without the concern of profit is not a good management. Managers adopt management process which have the potential of generating long-term profit. They make their decision based on the understanding that first step in business to survive, second is to generate profit, the third is to create value for the shareholder. Managers evaluate organizational performance with both qualitative and quantitative measures. In conclusion, management is not about functions, but rather it is about the process of achieving organizational goals and creating value. The 5 P's are plan, process, people, possession, and profits. Thanks for listening.